Pentatonics are great. They're very guitar friendly. So they're just 2 notes per string, and you know that you've got A minor or you've got C major there as well. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
2 scales in one. For me personally, I like I like these scales because you know they sit right over the kind of, they're like a kind of blueprint over, I guess, like your fuller scales, so like your actual major scales. So instead of you know nope, not there. So you kind of got the scale notes underneath you, which I think is quite useful if you ever want to add a bit of contrast. So for me, your pentatonics, and then just learning your major scale everywhere, you know. So instead of your pentatonic, you have your major scale there too. Yeah, and it's really kind of useful to be able to swap, because if you know that, you can relate that to a chord, and then you've got all your arpeggios in that same area too. So I guess arpeggios for more jazz stuff, but yeah, just your pentatonics because it's a framework for everything. But then learn your major scale. The other thing, I guess, is more focusing on phrasing rather than because for me,
just learning the scales.
Yeah. So what's that? Pentatonics, i.e. major and minors. Yep. The other thing for me is actually understanding phrasing within certain shapes. So if I've got a pentatonic, I like to think, yeah, what else can I do there? I can play them as double stops where we play like 2 notes in a row. And, you know, you get these sorts of sounds. And, you know, and there's a lot you can do with just, you know, within the scale and just kind of really exploring what notes sound good when they bend. You know, things that you can hammer off and pull on, you know, hammer on and pull off even. And just understand where your intervals are. So there's quite a lot to work around, even just within the pentatonic. So I mean, that's something that we could probably do a full class on as well, and just how you can kind of get different sounds and stuff, and one note you can add in to make different, or make it sound very bluesy, and it's just adding in one note. And yeah, one last thing I guess I want to add to that is you can use more than one pentatonic. I think Vicky accidentally sat in on a class where I was talking about this on my Wednesday students. But for example, if you're in A minor, you've got.
I didn't accidentally sit in on the class. I meant to actually sit in on the class. It just suddenly
checking up on me, making sure I'm not all waffle. So if we're in A minor, for example,
I'll give you a chord, Jimmy, if you like.
Oh, yes, please. We can have A minor. That's kind of your home base. But we can also play the E minor pentatonic because all the notes are still in the scale. Bear in mind. And it just gives it a completely different feel. Yeah. So my kind of way of thinking about that is just go up a fifth from your minor. So if you think of A, so we have A, B, C, D, E, and then you can also play that kind of pentatonic as well. Yeah, so you can get 2 completely different sounding things using the same scale, but just starting on a different point. So A minor, E minor, they both work over any C major kind of progression or A minor progression. So that's something that we can look at, and I'll probably do a lesson on that for you guys if you want it.